2006 was the year that we went to Beijing for the EMS conference that summer. First time I'd been to China. And shortly after arriving, Ken Fields took us, that's Lee Landy, Simon Atkinson and myself, to the Teahouse by the Confucian Temple, wonderful area in the Yonghaegong district. Shortly afterwards, somebody, I can't now remember who, perhaps it was Ken, sent an image taken from inside the tea house looking out over the road towards the temple, and that triggered these memories and indeed gave me a name to go on so I could search out the tea house address again. I remember Ken saying that this would be a great antidote to the jet lag that we were probably all suffering. He took us to this backwater part of town, it seemed to me, away from the sort of manic modernisation of the central area where everything seemed to be being rebuilt. It was just before the Olympics, the year before the Olympics. It was pleasantly old-fashioned, in fact, beautifully preserved. I remember seating areas around separate square tables, not exactly isolated. There were some alcoves, but for groups to sit together so they could share the tea and whatever else came. There was a feel of people relaxing, reading newspapers, not too busy, and absolutely no bustle whatsoever. The tea was served very fresh, green tea of course, poured with panache and some spillage. I was told that the spillage, if not deliberate, was not totally accidental either. It was part of the gesture of serving the tea into the cups. The teapot was refreshed several times during our time there, never rushed. But then the atmosphere was always one of calm tranquility and relaxation. In fact, I remember thinking at the time that this was a really wonderful way to start in such a bustling and energetic city, which it did turn out to be, and that was confirmed everywhere you looked. It was a very relaxing time. We didn't go out into the courtyard area. We were sitting inside, I remember. I can't remember what the weather was, but I don't think it was good or bad particularly. I'd love to go back. It was a terrific experience and a wonderful memory. And I remember especially the way the tea was always flowing. It was a wonderful taste and terrific relaxation.